What is up, you guys? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Ashley Nicole, and as you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this butterfly lock hairstyle with heart parts. So I apologize for the delay in the videos. As you can tell, my voice is still hoarse. I went on vacation. If you keep up with my videos, then you know I went like at the end of July, and then like when I came back I was sick, and I'm still sick, so I haven't been able to record. I haven't been able to talk for real. Like my voice has been gone or hoarse, and it's still a little hoarse. But I figured let's just get this video done and out of here. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and do this heart part. So I've already done some of the back section. I'm just doing like free parts. I'm not doing, you know, any particular shapes like the squares or, you know, triangles and stuff that you usually see. It's really just free parts because, like I said, I was sick and I just wanted to get this hairstyle done and over with. So I will say that like part of my hair took probably I think I did like 2 hours at night, finished it up in the morning, another 2 hours. So it took like 4 hours. Again, I was sick. That could have had something to do with the time. But regardless, I'm doing a heart part. So I just kind of, you know, a heart isn't too hard to do. I've done other shapes. If you looked at my other videos, like I've done the star and stuff before. But like a heart isn't too hard. You know, basically, you know, you just want to do 2 curves until they look even. And then I use Shiny Gem, which I'll show like the product on the screen right now, of everything that I used. But I just use some type of gel or something to hold, you know, the hairs in place so that the parts are still neat. And then you just go ahead and braid it. When you're doing the heart, make sure that you place the braid in the middle of that section so that you can still see the heart shape when you do the faux lock. If you do it, you know, more towards like the bottom of the section or something like that, it'll be harder to see the point on the faux lock or on the heart shape. So you want to go ahead and make sure you do that. Other than that, it's pretty easy. You just go ahead and part your hair how you want to. Basically, you can do any of the shapes. It doesn't have to be free. It doesn't have to be like a free part or anything. You can still do heart parts with any of the shapes that you want to do. But I kind of just put heart parts sporadic all over my head. I did make sure I did 2 on each side, and I was gonna do some like in the middle of my head where I could really see them, but it didn't end up working out when I got to it. I only had so much locks left over, so I wanted to, you know, make sure that I had enough hair. So I was just like, and that's also why my parts is kind of bigger, but I also didn't want to take, you know, like days trying to do this hair, you know. So I just parted mine's kind of bigger. Like I said, all of this is up to your discretion. This is just like a tutorial on basically like how to do the hearts. Everything else is kind of, you know, self-explanatory. So I'm really doing the same thing here. You know, you just braid the hair, and then we'll move on to the next section where we actually install the locks.
make it right? Can we go back to the good times? Maybe if we try, make it right. We can get back to the good times. Walking back to the silence, left to my house again. When you broke me first, I floated. Hands on my brain, so bad. I have no choice, so to make me change. Everything I had, I have to lose. My last wish to stay for a second before you leave me on the airport.
Okay, so when it comes to installing the lock, your lock should come with a crochet needle or a crochet hook, and you're just gonna put it in through the section with the braid. You're gonna make sure it's underneath the braid. The thing should be open, and then you can latch the lock onto the hook and you pull it through. Basically, once you pull it through, it's a loop, and you're gonna stick your fingers through it, which you'll see me do, and you're gonna pull the longer end of the lock through that loop, and you basically like tie it in a knot. Once it's tied in a knot, basically if you kind of like feel with your fingers, you want to kind of open the lock. So instead of making it tighter, you're gonna make it looser, and you're gonna wrap it around your hair, as you can see me do. Like I'm kind of, as I'm twisting, I'm like unwrapping it with my fingers. And then basically you do that all the way down until your hair stops, and you basically repeat this process until we go and do the butterfly part. I'll show this a couple more times so that you can kind of get the hang of it, but it's pretty easy. Like I said, like I just got, this brand is from Amazon, so Meadow Hair, they didn't sponsor, so Meadow Hair, they sent me the hair in their Amazon company, and it came with, I think, 4 packs of hair. It's 36-inch locks, and it came with the crochet needle or the crochet hook, and all of them should just, set you up with that type of stuff. If you get your hair from the hair store, they might not come with the crochet hook, so make sure you buy one.
Can we try, make it right? Can we go back to the good times? Maybe if we try, make it right. We can get back to the good times. Can we try, make it right? Can we go back to the good times? Maybe if we try, make it right. We can get back to the good times. Walking back to the silence, left to my house again. When you broke me first, I floated. Hands on my brain, so bad. I have no choice, so to make me change. Everything I had, I have to lose. My last wish to stay for a second before you leave me on the airport. Can we try, make it right? Can we go back to the good times? Maybe if we try, make it right. We can get back to the good times. I had to show my confidence, but you go too far into my words. I'm not afraid, I'm already stronger than before. right? Can we go back to the good times? Maybe if we try, make it right. We can get back to the good times. Can we try?
So now it's time to start wrapping the hair. So I'm gonna take basically like in the pack that I showed you earlier, the curly hair or the water wave hair or whatever, it comes in like little strands or whatever. So the ones that you can easily pull apart, I split those in half just to kind of stretch my hair. And I'm gonna basically go to one end and make sure I have a shorter end and a longer end. I wrap the shorter end probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 times around where, like the root, basically like the root of the braid, where the braid starts. And then I wrap the longer piece in the opposite direction. And as you see me do, I just split the hair into 2, and I like basically get my thumb in it so that it'll be kind of like a loop, as you can see. And I just wrap the hair around twice on the top and then once around the bottom, and then just keep wrapping. I know that might sound confusing, but once you get hands-on with it, like it's easier basically it's a bit easier to do than to explain. So I'm just showing you clips of me wrapping the hair basically. But like, you shouldn't have to use nail glue or nothing like that. I've seen a lot of people who have like horror stories where like they don't want to do soft locks or butterfly locks no more because like their hair done came out and all of that. And I really think it's because people use like glues and stuff, and you shouldn't need no glue. Like the water wave hair, it just wraps around itself and it stays. Like I've done this style before plenty times and I haven't had any problems. I've done this on other people and they haven't had any problems. So you shouldn't need any types of glue. Just make sure that you have a water wave texture on more like a kinky or like an afro type texture. You probably would need nail glue. It's harder to secure that, but this just does it itself. So like I said, the butterfly part is really just getting your thumb in between that stranded hair that you have and kind of just sticking it out and still wrapping. And then make sure you wrap it at least twice on the top, and then you can continue wrapping your lock, because if you don't, the loop will get lost like as you're wrapping. So yeah. So now that we're finally towards the end, I'm just gonna take my Lotta Body mousse. I use this mousse on everything. As you see, like I use it on my wigs, and I decided to use it on my braids. But basically, you just shake that up real good, put it on your scalp, and then you just massage it in. Just kind of get the foam everywhere, just to make sure it's no flyaways. I also make sure that it gets within the braids, not just my scalp. Like I said, to maintain those flyaways and everything. If you are leaving, like I left some of my edges out, not a whole bunch, like it's still a protective style. But if you are leaving out, like your edges and stuff, and you want to curl them, I would curl my edges first and, do my edges first before I do this, because if you go to curl your edges with this mousse product on there, that's not good. You always want to make sure it's little to no product on your hair when you're straightening it or curling it, using hot tools on it basically. So like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and massage this mousse in and everything, and we will be done.